Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man 123 back from the video, and today in this video, I'll be sharing a mock that I did create for my city. So without further ado, let's get into it. To be more specific, this mock is a pizza shop for my city. So you're probably wondering why I did create a pizza shop for my city when I already have a pizza van, which is a food truck in my park sort of area, and I really wanted to create just a sort of pizza shop in general because I know that I have a van, but I thought it would be even cooler to actually just have a pizza shop in general. And another reason for actually creating the pizza shop was because with the pizza van or food truck, there really wasn't a lot of room inside of it. Like, there was some very basic and small builds to actually make the pizza. I think there was a refrigerator, maybe a part for sauce and mustard to put on your pizza, like a sort of preparation area, and a cash register, and that really wasn't enough for me. I really wanted to create a pretty decently sized sort of pizza shop with a lot of elements inside, space to move around, and also some similar elements to the pizza van. So without further ado, let's take a look at it. So first we'll start with the signage on my pizza shop. I really wanted to have a 3D sign on it because I thought that would look really cool. And I must say, this is probably the hardest part to do because a pizza has a really specific shape to it. It's got to be really sort of triangular in a way. And I really wanted to give it a 3D look, not just a 2D look, because then it would look really boring and plain. So this was definitely really hard to do. I did experiment a lot, and even after I finished creating the mock, I started with this, but after finishing that, I did come back to this and try to add more to it. And I must say, that was definitely hard because the shaping of it was super hard to do. But I think the final sort of solution I did come up with is definitely a really nice one, and I'm definitely proud of how I actually did create this pizza because I did include the crust here, and then I did include some red studs to have tomatoes on it instead of just a yellow pizza. And then to give it that sort of triangle look, I did actually use these really cool pieces here and just add some smooth tiles to them and also a smooth slow piece, and then actually did connect them in a sort of diagonal way so it sort of gets that angle there, and I'm really proud of how that did turn out. And then I just stacked some bricks up, and you can probably already see that it does connect with the rest of the mock via this 1x4 brick, which is commonly known as the snot brick because there is 4 studs on the side, and it just very simply connects like that. I really tried to actually get it in the middle of the door, but that was definitely quite a challenge because it didn't really line up, and I really didn't want to shrink the mock anymore because it was starting to get really hard to actually include stuff and all that. So the front of it, I really love the design for. It has some brick pieces in a really nice sort of light brown and sort of a darkish brown color. Not too sure on the official name. And then it does have also some dark grey, and I think they all work really nicely together. And then I did smoothen out the top of it, and then the door does open because the sign isn't actually blocking it, not even close. Well, it's about there, it's not too bad. And there is no windows because I spent so long in my trying to look for some window pieces in my collection, and wow, it did take a very long time and I had no success. I did find one window and I thought, is it gonna look weird with one window and then a window with no window? And I thought, yeah, so I just decided to have two windows what don't have windows. Ooh, that was a handful to take in. And I'm really proud of how it did turn out, as I did say, because I think the brick pieces in both of those colors and then the dark grey work very nicely together. I was also gonna put in some, I think it's a dark grey color, or yeah, dark grey color of the brick pieces, but then it really didn't look nice because from a far distance, the brick pieces really blend in with the dark grey, so it did look a little strange, and it did have this sort of pattern what really didn't sort of link up. It was sort of uneven, so that is why I just went with 2 of the versions of the brick pieces. So now we'll turn around the mock and we'll take a look in side. So turning the mock around, you can see all the elements and features I did try include in this mock, and you can actually see at the top here that there is some of the pizza's 3D signage actually being shown, and I think that it's okay because I didn't want to stack it up too high because then I think it would look a little strange. I tried to stack it up enough that you wouldn't actually see like most of the 3D signs. So apart from like that, like maybe a 1 by sort of a 4 plate being shown, I think it's okay. And I really like how you can still see the brick pieces with their really nice pattern with the lines. So taking a closer look inside, I did try include as much as I did as I could, as I did say. So first we'll start at the front here. I did include a table and 2 chairs. I was going to add one here, but I did attempt it and it really didn't look nice because if I added it here, then it would block the doorway and it would look really strange. And then if I was to do the same as this table and all the tables and chairs here, then it would look really strange. Like I'd have to move everything back and then reposition stuff, which I really didn't want to do. So I'm really happy with just 2 chairs and a table there. And like this could be like some sort of standing area as you're waiting for your pizza, or even like a sort of a queue up or like a line, all that type of stuff. So now take a look at the main kitchen part. With the kitchen, I tried to make it look as modern as possible because I thought it would be an interesting idea to have this sort of brick design and like dark grey coloured front on the pizza shop, and then a lot of people would think, oh, it's a sort of old-fashioned pizza shop, but then in the inside you're welcomed with this sort of modern sort of design for a pizza shop. It still has a lot of those sort of old-fashioned designs with like the preparation of the pizzas and then the oven to actually cook the pizzas. So starting off at the front of the kitchen, we have this register and part where you actually do collect your pizza. And I really like the white colouring of it. I just used a plate at the bottom and then I did stack up some white bricks. And then I did smooth it with some plates or like smooth tiles. And I did use a 1x2 plate to actually put that there because I didn't want to have it on a 1x2 plate with the stud in the middle because then it'd be like really loose and every time you'd like knock it, it would sort of like twist and turn. So I just put a 1x2 plate there instead. But my favorite part is the preparation area. I really wanted to make this look really cool and interesting, and I think I did achieve that. So at first we have a 1x2, no, a 1x2, I think, I'm not 100% sure, a 1x2 tile which is square, and that's like the sort of base of the pizza. And then after the minifig over here like rolls it and like sort of does the sort of turning motion and like throws it up, it then turns into a 1x2 round tile, and then that's like the part where he does put on all the ingredients. And I do have this like stick piece in a nice sort of silver color to actually represent the roller. I thought that was definitely interesting. I was going to use the Harry Potter candle pieces which we got first introduced to in the Harry Potter Wave 1, I believe in 2018, and I thought it was going to be a lot more better to actually have a sort of a stick piece to actually represent the roller. And then as I did say, these are like the tomatoes you can include, and I think we just lost the tomato, like just some studs and what you can put on there. And then our minifig over here, good old chef. I haven't thought of a name for him, but I was gonna like have a chef hat on him, but I didn't think it would look cool, so I did test it and I was right. It didn't look that interesting. I was gonna put a grey hairpiece on him, but that also didn't look good. I tried pretty much any sort of hat what a chef would wear, but the final result I went with was just like no hair, and I think he definitely does look great. And it looks like he's putting in or taking out a really nice pizza. That definitely does look very yummy. But by far my favorite part about this mock would probably be the pizza oven because I love the design for it. It has a modern but also sort of old-fashioned design with it, with the grey colouring for the modern part, and then also this really nice brick design to actually give it that old-fashioned design. So now we'll take a closer look at the pizza oven, and as I did say, I really do like the design for this, and it's a bit hard to see at the moment, but if you can see it, I can kind of see it in that camera, but you can actually see some like flames at the back of it. But taking off the main roof part, which is pretty easy, we just got to get like a good sort of grip on it. Taking off the arch piece, we can actually see that there's some flames in there, and I really do like that sort of simple but also very effective sort of feature, and that is just held on by a 1x2 brick with studs on the side, and then as I did say, the brick pieces. And I think this is definitely an interesting design for a pizza oven, because I wouldn't say it's like a big design for a pizza oven. It's sort of a medium size. It doesn't take up too much room, but I still think it's very effective. And I didn't actually think this would actually work at first, but the pizza actually fits in the arch piece. So if we grab the pizza here, it actually does fit inside, but if we just take it out, it actually does fit like that. And I honestly didn't think that would work. It was just a coincidence that happened. Like, I was messing around with the arch pieces, and then I decided to see would the pizza fit, and I like put it in there, and it like fit, and I just really love how that does look. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video as much as I did making it, because I really did enjoy creating this mod, because it was really cool to have this sort of modern and old-fashioned designed pizza shop, and I'm very excited to add it in to my city. So definitely stay tuned for that video, which will be tomorrow. So I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below on my pizza shop. And as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and can I see you soon. Goodbye.